and energy into the program. David, these guys winning there got a nice... That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They'll run the option. The pitch. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back. This crowd bringing the energy and knocking down for a loss of a couple. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over and over.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's caught. It's Kendricks. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
To the air on second down. Throw is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. Wants to return it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
And that's what the defense is supposed to do. Stretch the ball out, making sure that it doesn't go north and south. Push it towards the sidelines, push it towards the sidelines. Eventually, the ball carrier ran out of space, had to run out of bounds.
To the air, it's Waddle. Right down the middle. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air and turning it on. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted it deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got the tight end. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives live? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then there he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets it past the marker. Wide open spaces. That gives him 54 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Waddle. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had two guys near that ball.
Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, that's going to have some people scratching their heads because they've been doing such a good job running the ball in this drive. And then in a short yardage situation on third down, they decided to throw it. And so now what do you do?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Indiana.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll run the option. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. I don't know that there's anything more demoralizing to an offense than the fumble. I know the defense makes plays, but sometimes they just seem so unnecessary or so. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Using his legs, it's Hatchett. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a seam wide open. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.